Hello everyone, let's talk about the library's new WebEx program. As you know, you've all gotten very used to Zoom. It is exciting, it is marvelous, it is the ghost of library events past. We are no longer using Zoom, but there is no need to worry about this because we have a brand new exciting program that we plan to use instead. You may have already noticed on our library's page that we now have a new background. Instead of saying Zoom at the top of our regular meetings, we say WebEx. Well, what is WebEx? And why is it different? And why is there that alarming line about logging on and using your email address? Well, no worries. Once you start using WebEx, it's actually going to look very familiar. Here is the new face of 2021. As you see, it looks very much like the old face. WebEx is extremely similar to Zoom. And the good news is, it won't be terribly complicated to figure it out. With the help of this video, you'll be logged into our WebEx meetings in no time. First of all, here's the main difference between the two invitations. Let's say you sign up for a club. On the old times, you would have had, on the left, something like Aurora Library is inviting you to a scheduled Zoom meeting. Looks simple enough. Topic, blank, time, blank, and a link with sometimes a password. Now, our invitations resemble what is on the right. You'll notice that it's no longer Aurora Library inviting you to a meeting. It is now Elizabeth Bernhardt. That would be me, your friendly narrator, inviting you to a WebEx meeting in progress. There is a lovely green button. I personally am a fan of buttons, and we have one now. There is still the date and the time, and the button functions as a means to connect. Now, if you are on a PC or any sort of computer, this button is the only step you're going to need. There's a few more options on the list from the meeting invitation. There's join from the meeting link, and then join with access code and password. Same as Zoom. There's a phone number, all the rest. If you are so interested in joining those ways, we're going to click the join meeting button for us. It's going to think very seriously for a moment. And then it's going to ask me, because I have installed Cisco WebEx Meeting on this computer, if I want to open it there. I'm going to say no for now and join from my browser instead. And all of a sudden, you're in the meeting and you can see all of the other participants. But let's say that instead you are on a mobile device. No problem. If you want to download the WebEx app for a mobile device such as Android or an iDevice, you're going to be presented with two options in the App Store. One is Cisco WebEx, one is Cisco WebEx Meetings. You want the blue and green app. So, not Cisco WebEx, Cisco WebEx Meetings. Let's say you're instead connecting from an Android device. You'll go ahead and open your email just the same way. You may see a pop-up that says open with Chrome or WebEx Meet. I'd recommend opening with WebEx Meet. You'll be greeted with a screen like the one on the right that says ready to join, and you should be able to click join, just that easy. How about iPhones and iPads? Same basic story. If you've never used WebEx Meetings before on either Android or iPad, you might be greeted with a screen like the one on the left that prompts you to either join meeting or sign in. You can sign in and create an account that way. I'd recommend you do. But if you join directly from your email and you've already created an account, you'll be greeted with a screen like the one on the right that says the same basic things it did for the Android. It may have a pop-up that says it would like to send you notifications. That's ultimately your call if you'd like to do that or not. If you're connecting from a Chromebook, the Chrome Web Store is your friend. Go find the Cisco WebEx extension and install it, and that should let you use what you need to use. Now, there's one more thing. When you're using WebEx, in a library program specifically, some of the library programs might include the use of chat. There's a different way to connect to chat for each device you might use. If you connect with an iPad or an iPhone or any iDevice, you can go ahead and chat with someone by clicking on their image. In this case, I clicked on Elizabeth Bernhardt, the host, to have the option to chat with everyone. If you are instead connecting from, in this case, an Android device, your screen will look like the screen on the left. And by clicking those three dots on the bottom, you should open that entire menu of options, including chat with everyone and some useful emoji that you could use. If you join your WebEx meeting from a desktop computer, you should see chat in the bottom right corner, next to participants. I hope this overview helps you feel more comfortable with WebEx as a program. So next time when you see WebEx underneath a meeting on our page, don't feel afraid to just go ahead and click it and join. Don't worry. You can connect really easily, and we're always available to help. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope this was a helpful video from the Aurora Public Library.